What's up, YouTube? Just wanted to show you my pickups from South Texas HorrorCon in McAllen, Texas. It's a pretty awesome show. It's right down the street from where I live. It's not too far of a drive. But I was pretty excited about this show. I got to see Kane Hodder. I'm a big, humongous Jason fan, so I was pretty excited once I found out he was going to be on the show. So with all that, let me get started on my autographs that I picked up. All these autographs are made to myself, Saul, and my lovely girlfriend Amanda. We'll start up here at the top with Bob Elmore. He was pretty cool, very, very good picture here. He has a humongous beard, and I don't know what the deal with that is, but so does Andrew Brynowski from Texas Chainsaw also. I don't know what the deal is. I guess Leatherface actors have to have beards, and I mean, they're just there. They were pretty cool. They were talking about their movie and their fans and stuff like that, and they're just comparing each other's beard. It was pretty crazy, but yeah, they were pretty cool people. Okay, moving on. We got Andrew Brynowski also with his Leatherface autographs that we have here. We have two of them. There's two Saul and Amanda next, and two Amanda and Saul are next with his little dead head that he always does on his autographs. Really cool guy, fun to meet, does a lot of voices, talks about his previous roles, of course, his Latimer and in the program and stuff like that. He was really cool, really fun guy to meet. Okay, backing up, we're going to continue with our Kane Hodder collection that we picked up. Really nice guy. We saw him twice. The first time we saw him, there was really not a line for him because the convention had just started. But before I even got there, I started making my plans to where I wanted to get a picture from each movie, from Friday the 13th Part 7, Part 8, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X. So when I first started picking out, I did the first autograph, which is right here. Kane Hodder actually picked that one out himself. It says, "To Amanda and Saul, you're next." He says that was one of his favorite pictures because he could see his teeth, and he says, "Oh, I love the makeup in that movie. It's the best Jason that he's ever." He thinks, and I think also it's the best Jason that I've ever seen. It's one of my favorites. Awesome. The next one we got is "To Saul and Amanda, See You in Hell." It's a really cool picture. A lot of people that get autographs from him have this picture, and I thought, well, this one has to go in there because it's probably was the only picture that he had of him from Jason Goes to Hell. A really cool picture. Great. I love his eye. Great in this picture. Great autograph. I was so excited. So glad that Kane Hodder was there. Big time horror icon. Probably the best actor I've ever been around or ever got to meet. And moving on, we have another one here. It says, "To Saul and Amanda, I'll be back." That's the Jason X Uber Jason. That's the only Jason X picture you had there too, but it was really, really cool because it's a good picture. You can see the red in his eyes. It looks really, really good. And we had gotten those three and these two over here in the corner. He had this one, which is a really cool one to have. This is a Victor Crowley picture from Hatchet, which I think is probably one of the best pictures I've seen of him in a long time. Out of all the Hatchet autographs I've seen. "To Saul and Amanda, Stay Out of the Swamp," signed Kane Hodder, Victor. It's a really, really cool video. I really think that was a good. All three movies are really good. He talked about them. He liked them. A really good picture. Awesome autograph. And then we had gotten this one here. It says, to Amanda and Saul, I love New York." He said he never really writes that on his autographs, but when he wrote it down there, he said, "Oh well, it's pretty cool." So with that being the only Part 8 autograph we had, that's the one we got. I like it. It's really cool. It's a really cool picture. And then we got out of line, started going through to the rest of the convention, and then said, "You know what? Let's just go back." He's such a big time horror icon. We well, I know we already had 5 already, so we're like, might as well just get some more. So we picked out the top 3 that we had, other pictures that I also liked, but I just said, you know what, let's just get them all, might as well. We have one here that says to Saul and Amanda, and he noticed us back in the line and told us, he's all, wow, y'all are back here again. So that's pretty cool. So I mean, I guess going back in the line again and noticing that his fans, that we came back more than once, he started talking to us about, oh, his book and my book this. He's like, have you read my book? And I actually told him, no, I haven't. And I felt kind of embarrassed because, I mean, any real fan would have been like, oh, yeah, I've read your book, but I hadn't done it. So he was, while he was getting ready, while he was signing these last 3 autographs here, he was fidgeting around under his table, and my girlfriend noticed it, and she was like, what is he doing? And I was like, I have no idea, I can't see under the table, but pretty much he had, he filled out these here. Let me finish up these real quick. It said, to Saul and Amanda, see you in the woods. Awesome autograph. I like the placement of the autograph right there, and that buzzsaw is so cool. Coming around here, this picture grabbed me. The chain really grabbed me. I really like the chain. It says, to Saul and Amanda, Jason lives. He says that it's not the name of the movie, but he likes the comment. It's pretty cool. And then this here on this last one, it's to Amanda and Saul, watch your backs. Kane Hodder. That's right after he stabs the kid in the I guess it's the living room of that scene where he kills that kid. In part 7, it's really cool. I like the way it's written on the back of the refrigerator there. It's a really cool autograph placement. So after he gives us these last 3 autographs, he tells me, he's like, oh yeah, well, I'm glad y'all came back and all this other stuff. And then he says, here, I got one more thing for you. And then blam, throws that at me. So I was like, wow, what's this, you know? So he shows it to me, so I go look at it. It's his book that he was talking to us about. So I didn't think anybody else got one, because I know for sure I was in line and I didn't see anybody else get one. So I guess just because he came back 2 or 3 times that he gave us a copy of the book. And he had also signed it in the inside. It says, to Amanda and Saul, Kane Hodder. Signed his book. Really, really cool guy. I can't wait to read the book. I can't wait to see him in other conventions and tell him, hey man, really appreciate your stuff. Really cool guy, really great stuff. All these will be framed today after this video, and then they will go onto this crazy wall of fame of horror over here. Just giving you a quick peek of what we got going on here in this horror room. There's a lot of collecting, a lot of stuff, and it's still under construction. So we just moved here, so there's a lot of stuff all over the floor and trying to get everything ready and trying to get everything done. Like I said, humongous Jason fan. That's a lot of work right there. Big time collecting right there. Got some other stuff over here. This is just a quick peek. I'll get into this. We'll be doing videos. Classic horror going on over here. Of everything. Really, really cool stuff. Well, appreciate y'all's time. Thanks for checking out the video. We'll get at you when we got more stuff coming at you. Later.